All right, and thank you very much, Miss Casey. Jeremy Halliburton, live from the back room on Texas Radio, 98.7 KTXN Victoria. A little something we do every Wednesday evening from 7 until 8. We get together with a few friends in the back room of the Texas Radio studios. And when I say few tonight, there's few. Where's everybody at? I don't see the usual suspects, you know. Okay. What's that? Trey's going to be here a little later? All right. We'll fill this place up before the evening's over. Live from the back room on Texas Radio is brought to you by our friends at Miller Lite. We couldn't do it without Hartman Distributing. A big tip of the hat to them. And also want to thank our friends at Chili's on Navarro. And it says here that I'm supposed to mention that Chili's is adding new items to their menu and to be on the lookout for them. $1.50. $1.50 domestic draft in bottles during happy hour. $2 house margaritas during happy hour. $2 Corona all day, every day. That's Chili's on Navarro. We couldn't do it without them. And also want to thank our friends. By the way, did y'all get plenty to eat, or we need
yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll make sure the band is fed. That happens sometimes that we don't have enough for the band because we have these, you know.
Bruce ate enough for all of us.
Bruce ate enough for everybody. Good. All right. Good. And also want to thank our friends at Collins Music Center. We couldn't do it without Blaine, man. He does a superb job. He makes it sound so good every Wednesday evening. Collins Music Center on Navarro. And also want to thank our friends at La Quinta Inn of Victoria. That's where our friends and family stay when they're in town. That's where the artists stay when they're in town. That's where Speedtrucker is going to be staying tonight while they're in town. So we appreciate La Quinta Inn of Victoria. I don't know. There you go. I was going to say, I don't know if everybody could pick that up. He said, ladies, come on by tonight. All right.
And 247.
Somebody's going to get a surprise.
Yellow Mary says it's going to be me.
Well, let's talk real quick, and I'll get out of the way, and y'all can do your thing because I'm really looking forward to this tonight. We got the full band with us tonight, Speedtrucker. They've got a new album out. It's called The Curse, and that is in. I'm sorry, man. I don't know who to talk to here. Okay,
point at
just
me, I'll do.
Speedtrucker. The Curse is a new album. It's in stores now.
Yeah, it's we found it from a distributor. It's going to be in FYEs this weekend. They're a little slow to getting everything out, so the FYE out the mall. Okay. I don't know what the mall is around here, but
yeah, FYE
that's just what they told us on the phone a while ago. So
all right, and shows coming up. I know you are traveling to College Station Friday
night to play with Cooter Girl.
Okay,
so, and then we're in Dallas on Saturday night, off Sunday, and then we'll be in Grapevine, Texas on Monday night.
Okay, so just keep an eye on the website for any upcoming shows, and that is
Speedtrucker.com.
All right, easy enough.
And I'll talk a little bit more about it.
Okay, I'll tell you what, man. I'm just going to get out of the way and let y'all do the thing here, all right?
That'll work.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, live from the back room on Texas Radio 98.7, please put your hands together for Speedtrucker.
Thank you.
Clouds roll in, hear the thunder's tone. The rain stays, the winds blow. The lightning strikes across the sky. Storms come and the winds die. The sun comes out from behind the cloud. As I roll the window down, trees wave as I go by. This road sparkles like a million diamonds. If this old highway rolls on forever, mile after mile of sweet Mother Nature. From the hills of Tennessee to the Rio Grande, I'm a wayfaring man. I strike a ride when I can. Snow sits high along the mountain. Last breeze rolls through the valley. The river follows the winding road. the other side, the train whistle blows. And this old highway rolls on forever. Mile after mile of sweet Mother Nature, from the hills of Tennessee to the Rio Grande. I'm a wayfaring man. I strike a ride when I can. Hills flat, walking onto the prairie, as the sun sits off in the distance. A kind stranger pulls off to the right, and the white line, it takes us into the night. Let this old highway rolls on forever. Mile after mile of sweet Mother Nature, from the hills of Tennessee to the Rio Grande. I'm a wayfaring man. I'm a wayfaring man. I strike a ride when I can. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, a little song about a place we like to hang out and drink some beer called Pine Mills, Texas.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A Friday afternoon, when quit time is near, whatever you're doing down, grab your cooler and get some beer. Don't forget your sleeping bag, your guitar and your gig it on. Highway East, get the hell out here. Gonna play some Willie and some Burl, drink some Upstar and some Pearl. In a place out east of town called Pine Mills. Gonna lay out under the big old sky and stare up at the stars. You, me and our old guitar, come on, Eddie. Well, jump on in your trucks and drive on down the hill. The barn is where it all goes down. There's dancing, a lot more beer. The band plays it all from Johnny, Elvis, and Hank. It's damn good time to take that to the bank. Gonna play some Willie and some Merle, drink some Upstar and some Pearl. In a place out east of town called Pine Mills. Gonna lay out under the big old sky and stare up at the stars. You, me and our old guitar. Early Sunday morning when all is going down, and the night before's a memory of someone passing out. We sit out at the bar, sit down on the drink, Bloody Mary's, margaritas at the Cottonmouth Bar. Gonna play some Willie and some Merle, drink some Upstar and some Pearl. In a place out east of town called Pine Mills. Gonna lay out under the big old sky and stare up at the stars. You, me and our old guitar. Yeah.
said Lone Star and Pearl because I couldn't figure out how to rhyme Miller Lite. So we are Speedtrucker from Dallas, Texas. Glad to be here in Victoria at Texas Radio, KTXN 98.7. I'm looking for a job in broadcasting. Just kidding. Let's do another song here. Here's a little song off the new album, The Curse. A little song about getting stoned on too much coffee called Caffeine Thrill.
1, 2, 3.
Well, it's always in my cup in the morning. Well, it's there when my eyes start to close. Well, it rides beside me on a long haul. It runs through my veins, warms my body when I'm feeling cold. And there'll be no black dogs tonight. My eyes are wired to sight. I'm electrified by the magic of that beam. Grounded to perfection and filtered for speed. And it's a long, long, long way to where I'm going. And the white line only takes you so far. Sleep is for the weak and the weary. Unroll your dollar bill, I take my caffeine thrill. You can find it on every corner if you're fiending. You can score on a late night diner for a couple of dimes. You can pull out your credit card for that Arabica blend. Or take it like a vaquero with a little whiskey and fire. And it's a long, long, long way to where I'm going. And the white line only takes you so far. Sleep is for the weak and the weary. Unroll your dollar bill, I take my caffeine thrill. Oh yeah! There'll be no black dogs tonight. My eyes are wired to sight. I'm electrified by the magic of that beam. Grounded to perfection and filtered for speed. And it's a long, long, long way to where I'm going. And the white line only takes you so far. Sleep is for the weak and the weary. Unroll your dollar bill, I take my caffeine thrill. Unroll your dollar bill, I take my caffeine thrill. Unroll your dollar bill, I take my caffeine thrill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll play a little song here. I think they're playing on the radio here. Move Along. It's our single. If you haven't heard it and you like it, make sure you call in and request it as much as you can. It's called Move Along.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I don't like the things you say or the way you bring me down. Well, I like doing things my way 'cause I never come around. Well, that talk that you've been talking's gotten all over town. You're still there just trying to shake my hand. Well, I won't stand for nothing that won't stand back up for me. Just singing songs about the things I've done, that's the way it was taught to me. Well, I've never been one for giving in, it just makes me piss and moan. That ain't never worked for me before. Take that there on home, right there's the door. Move along. Well, I got things I need to say, let me sing my song. If you don't get out of the way, just go on home. Well, I got things I need to say, just move along. Ain't nothing good that's playing on the radio today. Every time somebody sings, this is what they say. Well, it's getting old and some would say that it's a sin. Well, I don't want to hear that song again. If you're playing that, go back and try again. Move along. Well, I got things I need to say. Let me sing my song. If you don't lead, get out of the way. Just go on home. Well, I got things I need to say. Just move along. The time is ripe for picking, so they say. So take it while you can, but then get out of the way.
Yeah, that song was written by our guitar player here, Mr. Josh Davis. While we're doing that, might as well introduce the band. Guitar players, I just said, it's Josh Davis. Bass players,
Kirk Richardson.
and Kirk just had well, he didn't have a baby, but his wife just had a baby.
It's about a month old.
What's her name? Novalee Grace.
Novalee Grace.
Cute little girl. Looks a lot like me, but we won't talk about that. Over on drums is Mr. Bruce, formerly of 1100 Springs. We appreciate him joining our little clan here. And
It's good to be here.
thank God. I don't know what he knows. I don't know what he thinks about us yet. That's all right.
Oh yeah, and it's Josh's birthday.
Oh yeah, I forgot it is your birthday.
Happy birthday! Woo! 21! Give me a beer.
21. He said today he wasn't going to drink from now on, but I called
It's my 8th annual 21 birthday.
I called BS on that. But anyways, speaking of drinking, let's do a little drinking song. Don't think I drank a lot last night. Let's do it. On Ash Wednesday. Yeah, that's good.
Think that I drank a lot last night. There weren't me that got us into that fight. I did what? Man, you're out of your mind. I don't think that I drank a lot last night. I rolled out of bed feeling alright. Vague memories of getting home last night. Well, I smell legs and bacon. Why am I lying here all naked? And whose house did I come home to anyhow? I don't think that I drank a lot last night. There weren't me that got us into that fight. I did what? Man, you're out of your mind. I don't think that I drank a lot last night. Sitting at the bar drinking a beer. Some rough and rowdy drunk knocked me off my chair. Well, you don't smash a cowboy's hat without winding up on your back. Unless you're 10 feet tall and made out of steel, ain't that right, Doc? I don't think that I drank a lot last night. There weren't me that got us into that fight. I did what? Man, you're out of your mind. I don't think that I drank a lot last night. Big it. Barkeep rolling dice. I lost all my money, so I rolled one for his wife. We're sure gonna miss her a lot. A bartender pour another shot. And can someone take me home, 'cause I can't drive. Oh, goodbye, honey. I don't think that I drank a lot last night. There weren't me that got us into that fight. I did what? Man, you're out of your mind. I don't think that I drank a lot last last night. I don't think that it drank. I don't think that it drank. I don't think that it drank a lot last night.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah. Let's do Someone to Leave Behind. A little slower love song. We don't do many love songs, man. We're not the love song kind of band, but that's all right.
Love Trucker.
Love Trucker. Hey, make sure you check out our website if you're listening out there, speedtrucker.com. We actually have a revamp of the site coming in the next 2 weeks. You can buy merchandise, CDs, T-shirts, which we also have for sale here in the studio too tonight. But make sure you check out speedtrucker.com. Let's do this song, Someone to Leave Behind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Well, all I got is this old guitar. I know someday it's gonna take me far away. Down south towards old Mexico, 1,000 miles, another show, only to end up here in L.A. Ain't worth much but the shirt on my back. I know someday I buy a Cadillac, and I will, as soon as I can find the time to sleep. Been on the road for a day and a week, looking for a highway that takes me away. As soon as I can find the time to try and find a place and settle down. It's been so long I don't know when. The road is so long and there ain't no end in sight. When you're someone who leaves, or someone to leave behind. Love a woman that I never see. I'll be with her tonight. In my dreams I'm coming back. I'll be with her just as soon as I can. Quit driving 2 days for a one-night stand. Find a highway that takes me back her way. As soon as I can find the time, try and find a place to settle down. It's been so long I don't know when. The road is so long and there ain't no end in sight. When you're someone who leaves, someone to leave behind.
Thank you. Well, just a little, yeah, I'll take one. Even though I'm sick, makes me feel good. Just give a little history on the band. We started out about 4 years ago doing, hence the name Speedtrucker, doing nothing but trucking songs, and we had kind of affinity for the guys on the highway, and then when we started traveling, we realized how rough it can be on the road. But here's a song that actually Billy Joe Shaver wrote that we've made really popular at our shows. It's a little song called Muther Trucker, and I think we should do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I met her at a bar in Austin, Texas, playing in a three-piece band. She was laying in Maine wearing tight-fitting jeans with a bottle of Jack Daniels in her hand. For 5 years they married forever. It's just a drinking and a fighting every day. Until that truck driving school in Nashville, Tennessee stole her cold heart away. Now she's a lame, mean mother trucker. She got truck driving in her soul. She's a lame, mean mother trucking machine. Roll, mother trucker, roll. I'm picking it, come on. Well, I was looking for something to write on when my divorce papers came. So I flipped them over on the backside and I wrote down this truck driving song. When you hear the hum of the highway, the rubber meets the road, you may see old Vicky in a baby blue rig hauling off another load. She'll be hauling off another load. 'Cause she's a lame, mean mother trucker. She got truck driving in her soul. She's a lame, mean mother trucking machine. Roll, mother trucker, roll. Roll, mother trucker, roll. I'll take it home. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's do another little trucking song. Do all I do is drive. It's a good little tune. It's a song off our second album, which is not in stores. You can only buy it at shows, so or online. Well, I asked an old truck driver about life out on the road. Does he do a lot of drinking when he's bringing in his load? Is there a pretty waitress crying for him every 100 miles? Does he get a lot of loving? Does he have a lot of smiles? Well, I asked him if those trucking songs tell about a life like his. He said, if you want to know the truth, son, here's the way it is. All I do is drive, 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 try to stay alive. I keep my mind on my load, I keep my eyes up on the road. I got nothing in common with a steady man who's home every day at 5. All I do is drive, 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 drive. His grizzly fingers trembled as he held on to that cup. And I asked that sexy waitress if she could fill us up. Said, don't you hear a lot of music, see a lot of sights? Well, if you tune into a speed trucking show on Saturday night, well, I will dedicate you a trucking song to which you can relate. He said, you just do the drinking, I'll do the driving, mate. All I do is drive, 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 drive to stay alive. I keep my mind on my load, I keep my eyes up on the road. I got nothing in common with a steady man who's home every day at 5. All I do is drive, 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 drive. If I could get the fuel. Oh, another trucking song for you. We're typically not a sit-down kind of band. We're normally a bounce-around stage, plug-in all full electrical. So we're going to attempt to do some rock and roll for you off of
off of the new album. A little song called Sad Song.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As it lights up a barroom, bring the smile of a passerby. Warmth you feel from that whiskey seems to free the troubled mind. From a stranger, short-lived love that you feel. Well, high on the evening, lonely when you close and time draws near. Here's to the sad song, the weary tone and curse. Well, heart broke, the lonely, I can't say what's worse. Well, I always leave in the morning while she dreams of a woman more. Thought I could stay this time. Reckless heart is like a swinging door. Here's to the sad song, weary tone and curse. Well, heart broke lonely, I can't say what's worse. Here's to the sad song, the weary tone and curse. Well, heart broke lonely, I can't say what's worse. Well, here's to the sad song, the weary tone and curse. Well, heart broke lonely, I can't say what's worse. Thank you.
We're live from the back room on Texas Radio 98.7. Our guest this evening, Speedtrucker. Live from the back room, brought to you by our friends at Chili's on Navarro. Also, Miller Lite, Collins Music Center, and La Quinta Inn of Victoria. Fellas, fired up. Speedtrucker, live from the back room.
Anybody here familiar with the song Cocaine Blues? Johnny Cash made it. Well, I wrote a little song that's kind of in the same spirit, so I don't want anybody to take it literal. My dad is an ultra-conservative Pentecostal Christian, and he heard this song and about had a heart attack. So a little song in the spirit of Cocaine Blues called Poor Irene.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I took my babe to a fancy restaurant, got a table on the roof. When the waiter turned around, I gave her a shove, and she went flying on. Well, she fell to her death, yelling and screaming as she hit the ground. To my surprise, her demise didn't work just as I planned. Inside her purse was a short letter that I wrote earlier that day. It read, I'm tired of you, you'd never let me go, so it's suicide instead. And I hope you reminisce on these days forever and all the pain that it has caused. Well, my life is through and I'm glad to be gone, and I hope you can move on. She's gone, poor Irene, she's gone. She's gone, poor Irene, she's gone. I'll take it away. Police came to investigate this crime, and they found no evidence of a homicide. Nothing to join me to this tragedy. I'm a sad widower, or at least that's what it seems. She's gone, poor Irene, she's gone. 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 Poor Irene, she's gone. Poor Irene, she's gone. Oh, she's gone. Heck yeah. You having a good time in here? I sure am. Thank y'all fine folks in Victoria for coming out. We say thanks again to Texas Radio KTXN 98.7. Let's do another one. What do y'all want to do? You got anything to say, Bruce? You're usually pretty talkative, man. You got to make sure that's on.
Well, you know, I don't have a microphone tonight, so.
What are you talking into?
Well, I got one now. I swung it over here. I'm talking, you just can't hear it.
Let's do Drive On. This is a little song off our last album. A little song I wrote for my dad. Goes something like this. Driving through the desert, not a worry to my name. Following the Western Pacific towards an oasis of rain. As the Wiro cactus stands in the light of the moon. You gotta be in California for tomorrow afternoon. Pulling right through Flagstaff, sun is rising in my review. Well, up ahead is a truck stop I'm needing to review. Well, I'm 3 hours ahead of schedule, so I find a telephone. Call my baby up and tell her when I'll be home. Pulling into Angeles, traffic is standing still. 6 more miles to the city docks, then I'll flip side these wheels.
hit this old diesel, eastbound back towards home. The way stations won't slow me down, I'm running without a load. So drive on, Daddy, drive on. Take these wheels, turn them back home. Mama's waiting by the phone. She got her ears on for my 10-fold. Pulling into Texas via El Paso. I got the hammer down in the fast lane. I'm burning up this road. Well, I 10 right through Junction, another 100 and I'll be home. I can't wait to see those city lights, sweet San Antone. So drive on, Daddy, drive on. Take these wheels, turn them back on. Mama's waiting by the phone. She got her ears on. Drive on, Daddy, drive on. Drive. Drive on, Daddy, drive on. Drive on, Daddy, drive on. Mama's waiting by the phone. She got her ears on for my 10-fold. Thank you. Yeah. Lots of fun. Well, what now?
I don't know, man. What do you got?
I don't know. What do you got?
Yeah, you got
I
the
was
list.
kidding. Oh, let's do a little hard living, a little more rock and roll. Y'all all right with some more rock and roll, aren't you? Somebody? Somebody give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Let's do this. Hard living. A little song called Hard Living.
The road always keeps me running from the man. If he ever catches up with me, it'll drag me to an early grave. Well, I'd rather die young from living fast than to lay right down and grow. There's life to live on the open road. Hard living and fast women, well, that's the life of a rambling man. Well, I was quick to figure out when to go and when to stay. Settling down is the demon that he hopes to never make. Well, hard living, fast on his feet. Borrow women, are willing to further my cause. No commitment for what was given up to me last night. I can leave here clear-headed, no guilt with moving on. My thumb back in the air, at mile marker one. Hard living and fast women, that's the life of a rambling man. Well, I was quick to figure out when to go or when to stay. Settling down is a demon that he hopes to deliver me. Well, hard living, fast away, keep him on his feet. Liquor's much quicker than advice from so-called friends. And conversations get me thinking that life has no meaning. And one more drink will erase last night. And tomorrow's a new day. I pack my things, take flight. Hard living and fast women, well, that's the life of a rambling man. Well, I was quick to figure out when to go and where to stay. Settling down is a demon that he hopes to deliver me. Well, hard living, fast away, keep him on his feet. Hard living, fast away, keep him on his feet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, it's been a good time in here. Y'all having a good time? You look like you're having great fun. Thank Miller Lite for sponsoring us here. Let's do a little upbeat trucking song, man. Let's do a little Hwy Junkie. We like the trucking songs, sorry. Ain't nothing wrong with a little trucking music. You got it. I'll never turn down a beer. Yes, ma'am, I have a left arm tan. If you don't dig it, I don't give a damn. Oh, you heard me right. Well, 100 cups of coffee, 500 cigarettes, 8,000 miles of highway, and I ain't forgot her yet. said, but I keep on moving. I keep moving on down the line. Well, ain't nothing in my review, just a cloud of dust and smoke. What did you expect when some old trucker's heart gets broke? Yeah, trucker's heart gets broke. But those big wheels of rubber gonna rub off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie, Lord, I need that old white line. Well, I pulled on out of Nashville, I was doing about 101. Well, that state boat pulled me over, he said, where's the fire, son? He said, where's that fire, son? I said, man, there ain't no fire, I'm just running from a friend. Go on and write your ticket, boy, cause I ain't the one to play. Well, that cat, he just tried to rob me blind. But those big wheels of rubber gonna rub off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie, Lord, I need that old white line. Oh, somebody take it out. Memphis, I had nothing left to lose. I wanted to hear some rock and roll, all they played was blues. I didn't want to hear those blues. So I went to call up Elvis, Roger Miller, he grabbed the phone. He said, take me, you're driving 18, Willie boy, you're king of the road. You're the king of the road. But those big wheels of rubber gonna rub off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie, Lord, I need that old white line. But those big wheels of rubber gonna rub off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie, Lord, I need that old white line. Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am, I have a left arm tan. If you don't dig it, we don't give a damn. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. For the beer, too. Once again, we are Speedtrucker. Make sure you check out speedtrucker.com. Everybody's in the beer room, man. That's where I would do it. If I could take a break and go to the beer room, I would do. Speedtrucker.com. Make sure you check it out. Check out our tour dates. We'll do a couple more for you here. Let's do Wrongside off the track. Goes a little something like this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I grew up on the wrong side of the track. Daddy worked hard for everything that we had. You can't judge me, 'cause you ain't laced up my shoes. Well, I left home in search of a better way. Rode my pride down that beggar's highway. I learned the hard way. Greed beats honor every time. The only thing we have in common is this point we shared in time. Where it leads is all a matter of what's going through your mind. You can spawn a fond memory, break those ties that bind. Where it leads is all a matter of what's going through your mind. She was born to the son of a wealthy man, a debutante living out her mother's dream. We fell in love, Lord, it ain't what they had planned. Society woman, blue-collared man, strolling life in shadows of heaven. We took a chance, at a point in time, we bet it all, bargained with line. The only thing we have in common is, boy, we shared time. Where it leads is all a matter of what's going through your mind. You can spawn up on memories, or break those ties that bind. Where it leads is all a matter of what's going through your mind. The only thing we have in common is this point we shared time. Where it leads is all a matter of what's going through your mind. You can spawn up on memories, break those ties that bind. Where it leads is all a matter of what's going through your mind.
Oh, thank you very much. I think we're going to do one more for you. Again, we want to thank you fine folks of Victoria for coming out. I never heard of us. We appreciate your support out here tonight. Make sure you call in and request the song Move Along from Speedtrucker on the radio station. We'd greatly appreciate it. Speedtrucker.com. Thanks to Miller Lite. Extra thanks to Miller Lite. And extra thanks to KTXN 98.7 here in Victoria. We appreciate it. Well, the last song was about the love of a girl. The same girl I wrote this song about. It's called Bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Say you cared, but it never showed. The way it is the way it goes. Thought it was love, we'll never know this time. Guess that I was loving blind. Well, I bet I know better next time. Well, I've never met a more ungrateful girl, and keeping you wouldn't happen in a million worlds. You underappreciated all I gave. All I gave you just threw away. You can write me off, you can say goodbye, but I'll always be on your mind. I'm the best thing that's happened in a long, long time. You're leaving and I don't know why. You're leaving and I don't know why. Well, I sit all day and think about what you've done. I guess you'll always be loving just for fun. I sit here and wonder where you're at. You're probably in the hills living fat as a cat. You can write me off, you can say goodbye, but I'll always be on your mind. I'm the best thing that's happened in a long, long time. You're leaving and I don't know why. You're leaving and I don't know. Yeah. Well, the grass ain't greener on the other side. I knew you'd always want back in my life. The pain that I endured was more than I can stand. I've never let you hurt me again. You can write me off, you can say goodbye, but I'll always be on your mind. I'm the Best thing that's happening in a long, long time. You're leaving and I don't know why. You're leaving and I don't know why. Say you cared, but it never showed. The way it is the way it goes. Thought it was love, but we'll never know this time. Guess that I was loving blind. Well, I bet I know better. I bet I know better. I bet I know better next time. Thank y'all very much. Thank you, Texas Radio. We appreciate it. We are Speedtrucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for Speedtrucker, live from the back room on Texas Radio, 98.7 KTXN Victoria. All right, fellas, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Once again, the new CD is The Curse. It's in stores, FYE.
FYE right now. It'll be in the rest of them probably shortly, but you can definitely buy it this week at the FYE.
All right, speedtrucker.com is the website. Just keep an eye on the website for any upcoming shows in our area. They're going to be in College Station on Friday night. If you're in that area, you want to make the haul. Once again, thank y'all very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You got it. All right.
Thank y'all.
It's live from the back room. We do it every Wednesday evening, 7 until 8, and we've got to thank the folks at Chili's on Navarro. We couldn't do it without them. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, Robert, I've got my notes that you made for me a little earlier sitting over there, and I forgot to fetch them. So if you don't mind, here we go. Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate that. Let's see. Mention that Chili's. Oh, okay. I did that earlier. Chili's is adding new items to their menu. Be on the lookout for them. They're coming soon. $1.50 domestic draft in bottles during happy hour. $2 house margaritas during happy hour, and $2 Corona all day, every day. And I tell you, I had the ribs the other day. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had the baby back ribs at Chili's. Baby, yeah, yeah, okay, exactly. Absolutely delicious. Loved them. So y'all get on by Chili's on Navarro. Also want to thank our friends at Miller Lite, Hartman Distributing. We couldn't do it without them. And, of course, Collins Music Center. Blaine makes it sound so wonderful every Wednesday evening. And La Quinta Inn of Victoria. When our friends, family, and artists are in town, we put them up at La Quinta Inn of Victoria. We got some great shows coming up live from the back room. Let's see. Next Wednesday, Fred Andrews of Honey Brown will be with us. I don't know yet where the whole band's going to be here or not. They've been on a East Coast swing, playing some of the southern states with Pat Green, packing them in. And spoke with Fred earlier today, but he said he'll be here, maybe the whole band next Wednesday evening, so that would be a lot of fun. We also have, Phil Pritchett coming up during the month of March, Larry, Joe Taylor, and friends, Mike McClure, Keith Sykes will be with them, and Aubrey. Yeah, there you have somebody. Lance, you pretty excited about that?
I'm pumped about it.
Lance is pumped about Mike McClure. It was a couple of Wednesday nights ago. He says, man, if you could do me a favor for my birthday, could you get Mike McClure to come out? I said, okay, done. Done deal. Mike McClure will be here. I did it just for you, Lance. I did it just for you. Aubrey Moore will be with us in March as well. Grammy-nominated Aubrey Moore, and then Matt Powell is going to be with us down the road as well. Some great shows lined up. And we do it every Wednesday evening, live from the back room on Texas Radio 98.7. Once again, next week, Fred Andrews of Honey Brown will be with us live from the back room. Jeremy saying that does it for me. I'm out of here. By the way, Brother Gary Moses, thank you very much for dropping by. Good to see you. Miss K. Sarah, take it away.